Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. We're just about to leave to go back to the Strip for my final day. But I have to mention this because this is a great deal here at the Downtown Grand. $2 for a PBR and hot dog in a cart on the casino floor between 11 AM and 6 PM. I mean, you just literally can't go wrong. $2. So we're going to eat that for an early lunch and then head down to the Strip. So deal of the day, or the best deal probably in the whole of Vegas, I would think. So get yourself down to Downtown Grand for your PBR and hot dog. Amazing stuff. So heading out from Nomad for the last time this trip. And I can't say enough good things about Nomad. Everyone from the check-in staff to housekeeping, really keen to make sure your stay is everything you want it to be. And I will absolutely be staying at Nomad again, no doubt about it. But I tell you what, the the temperature in Vegas at night time, probably got the wind whipping the camera as well as I'm talking, but the temperature has dropped considerably. I mean, it's got to be at least freezing right now. And this is an earlier time than I would normally go out. It's just after 9 PM. So I've got a thicker shirt on tonight. You can hear me above the wind. Anyway, we are heading to Mandalay Bay to start the night off. I will see you there. Let's go out with a bang, huh? After a rough start in Mandalay Bay, I was 200 down on Super Bowl link, playing the Raiders for nothing. This is the third 100, and we got a very quick It's Alive on Frankenstein, $5 bet, $1 denomination for 163 bucks. So that puts me, yeah, slightly better. We're only down now 112. So thank you, Frankenstein. So on Dragon Link, happy and prosperous, 776 major, highest in the carousel here at Mandalay Bay. And I've got a nice little hit to take me out to about 240 with Buddhas on the middle 3 reels at the $5 bet. And then I got the bonus on the 50-cent bet for $7. But 225, we're battling back a little bit. But this is on the $5 bet, the pot bonus. Here we go. $21.50. Okay, come on, do it. One more, yes. Awesome. So there's a 15 and a mini. Yeah, it's going to be a mini party, this, you can tell. And a minor for 50, excellent. Very good. Give me some green. Yep. Final spin. Okay. That's only 2 of 6 though. We still have time here. And I'm not drunk enough yet to forget. That's a nice one. Great, so that puts us on 146.50. Go on, do it again, I dare you. You can't beat it when you get sort of back-to-back Holden spins on a regular game, can you? 3 games. Go on! Oh. 2 left. Chances? No. Final game. Chances now! Oh! Cool. But 153.50 isn't bad, so we're actually up to $78 now. So, yeah, it's started off okay in Mandalay. Okay, one of the final Huff and More Puff bonuses. I couldn't resist a 3,808 major. But the ticket you saw is down to 179. This was the second 100. I went down to 300 on the previous game and then decided after 100 on this I'd give it another 100. And we have the wheel feature. And actually, well, just anything but the mini, please. I've had so many minis this week. Come on, anything but the mini. Look like it's not the mini. Mega hat, okay. Well, keep going for the mansion. Okay. I'm just relieved not to get the mini. Here we go, come on. Give me a full screen to say goodbye to Vegas with. Here we go. Not 4. Not 4. Now. Now. Oh, it's going to be now. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. Right. What damage can we do here? Nothing. Come on, 5 left. Come on. Yeah, one more. No. Come on. Yes, gold. Okay. 2 left. Let's get a re-trigger now. Come on, make it count. Yes, and a re-trigger. Yes. No, this is all right. This is all right. Can we do it again? Come on, now. That's not the worst screen in the world, that. Quite a few reds. A couple of mansions. Mr. Wolf, come on, my friend. Here we go. $12.50. $82.50. Come on. Minor. Go on. Okay, mini times 2. All right. That's not to be sniffed at. That's $357.50 right there. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. I always feel like I should be like Oliver Twist with a begging bowl with Mr. Wolf. Anyway, on a side note, I'm down to my last $45 of resort credit. So I bought 2 of these because I've already eaten today as well. So I've probably got like 20 bucks left. I'm going to use every cent of resort credit tonight. So anyway, we're 236 up for now, and that's very nice. Right, so we're on Tarzan Palace of Diamonds, which in effect is the same as the Super Bowl link, but with Tarzan. I've decided it's exactly the same game. And I was doing $1 versus $5 and got it on the $5, but my ticket has gone down to 401 from 560 or something, was it? But we have got some decent numbers there actually. A couple of 15s, a 20, 2 10s. So let's see what else we can get. Here we go. That's good. Minus 250, minis 50, major is 1,143, grand 10,155. Just in case it's called upon. Well, you got to be confident someone's got to win it. Come on, keep those numbers coming in. They're decent numbers actually. Yeah, 3 left. Come on, give me a progressive. Come on, do it. Final spin. Oh! Oh my word, no. We've done it. Oh my word. 1,143 major just dropped in Mandalay Bay. Oh my word, that was epic, epic, epic. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Oh my word. I am in absolute shock at that. Final spin. That is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic, Tarzan. I do believe it's a fucking hand pay. First night, last night. Come on then, so how much is the rest? Come on, Tarzan, I'm counting up. That's amazing. I'll be honest, just before that bonus hit, I was thinking these sort of new Holden spins are very tight. I'll sort of rephrase that into they're far from tight. $1,288. Mandalay Bay delivers again. That's amazing. Back with you in a bit. Okay, so we're aiming higher now. I'm on a high limit major jackpot. I've maxed out at 10 grand. I'll be honest, I'm not that into gambling. I'm quite happy with what I've got. But I thought, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this 400 ticket and just see what happens. But the 1288 or whatever it was is totally banked in my pocket. I'm not dipping into that at all. So we will just play this money. If I lose this, it's in effect 300 down, aside from the hand pay, which means I've won a grand for the night. So that is going to be the worst case scenario. But that means we've got a free hit at a ticket of 401, I think it was. And we got a bonus here, so which means we have the chance of my second major in successive machines. Well, if you want to roll, you want to roll. Here we go. That's 50, right? I mean, actually, I'm still thinking about the hand pay, so I didn't even notice that was 50. Anyway, it's all good. Come on. Another 20. Wow. Come on. Green. Yeah, right. Final spin. Oh my word. There's a 75 there. Come on, do it. Just drop it in. Drop it in. That's amazing. That's a decent screen again. I think it's safe to say we're riding a wave right now for the next, or for the last sort of 15-20 minutes. That's quite incredible. Another 235 to add to the kitty. We're killing it. Fabulous stuff. So I'm leaving Mandalay Bay, $1,440 a head. Quite incredible. And a real thrill. You gotta love a night like this, haven't you? They don't come around all that often. But last night and the first night, incredible. But I've kind of gone off gambling now. It's just the way I am with it. I can't really explain it. It's like, to me, right, if I carried on now... Hang on, let me just make sure I don't fall over. Right, here we go. If I carried on now and lost, say, $1,000, I would wake up tomorrow with regret. And it's the last night, and I want to wake up tomorrow thinking, what a fucking fantastic week, which it has been. Hang on a second, I'm just trying to navigate the stairs here. That's it. Okay, so, yeah, it's a difficult one. Drop in the comments below what you would do. Would you just think, oh, it's casino money, I'm just going to gamble it and I don't really care? Or would you be a bit like me and literally my purse gets zipped up? it's like, I mean, I might do another 100 or 2 possibly, but I'll probably do low bets over a couple of beers. Yeah, it was the same the first night. Once I won that, it was like, right, go to bed. I don't know, it's just my natural way. I mean, yeah, it's my natural way. So anyway, I'm going to go to Luxor, sorry, Excalibur now. We're not going to end up in MGM or Tropicana, sadly, but hopefully I'll get to do Tropicana one more time before it closes down, if it closes down. So we're going to go to Excalibur. I'm going to have a drink at the Sherwood Forest Bar for old time's sake, assuming it's still open. But we're not that late, so it should be. I'm just going to have a few beers, a bit of low rolling. If there's anything of interest, you will hear from me. If not, I will see you for a bit of a wrap up for the whole trip from home. I'm not filming this because we're low rolling in Excalibur as I said we would, and I decided to put 100 in and do $1 versus $2 at 2-cent denomination, which is a denomination I never normally play. And look at that, 284. I think my luck's in tonight, don't you? That's absolutely ridiculous. So he played that down to 200 and cashed. So we've done very well tonight. Sort of, I don't know, 1,600 up or something? I don't know, can't remember. Around about that sort of figure. And if you look at I've still got 1 beer left. Walking home with it. And if you look at the last 3 nights, right, and I do think this does sum up why I sort of do all right at slots a lot of the time. If I'm up what I would consider a significant amount, and don't get me wrong, a significant amount differs person to person. So, you know, for me it's sort of, you know, probably 500 plus. If I'm 200, 300, 400 up, I don't really, yeah, definitely 500 is the cut off, and that's for me. And for you it might be 200 or it might be 2,000, whatever. But if I feel I'm up a significant amount, I protect it, as I've said a few times. And the last 3 nights, I think it was 550. Last night downtown was only about 100, but I was still keen not to go back down. And then today, you know, a fantastic win. So If you do that, if you can discipline yourself to do that, it makes for, well, you've got a chance of not completely smashing your bankroll, you know. Anyway, this is the end of Vegas 52 for me. It's been a really, really good week. It's almost been like a week off YouTube, but I put it on YouTube, if that makes sense. And that was actually what was needed, because if you're not careful, you can get totally wrapped up in YouTube stuff and meeting people and this and that. And if you sent me a message, I apologise if I'm not replied. I will reply when I get home. But this week was just for me. Simple as that. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will sum up the whole week. And we're travelling via Seattle tomorrow at 11. Speak to you then.
Destiny brought us together, but then we messed it up. You stole my heart. It used to be hollow, a battery that wouldn't charge. The first kiss, the first touch. Do you remember all the good times, the sweet love? A constant attraction. Some say it's easy, but it's so hard saying goodbye. We are stardust in the universe. We are stardust. We come and go in time. I will love you to infinity and beyond. Now and forever. We are stardust in the universe. We are stardust. We come and go in time. I will love you to infinity and beyond. Now and forever. A memory of you and I, a storyline so intense, a broken heart, beating hard for every minute, second that you're mine. The first kiss, the first touch. Do you remember all the good times, the sweet love? A constant attraction. Some say it's easy, but it's so hard saying goodbye. We are stardust in the universe. We are stardust. We come and go in time. I will love you to infinity and beyond. Now and forever. We are stardust. We are stardust. We come and go in time. I will love you to infinity and beyond. Now and forever.
So safely back home after what was an absolutely fantastic spiritual retreat to Las Vegas. It really felt like that, and as I mentioned in the last clip, it was like living off YouTube but putting it on YouTube. That was the best way I can describe it, really. In other words, absolutely perfect. Exactly how it used to be back in the day, you know, 10 years ago or whatever. In terms of the gambling, it was very good. Can't complain at all. 1,200 on the first night we won. Then went down 500, then down 1,100, then down another 500, but then rallied. So up 550, up 100, and then on the last day up 1,600, which booked the win for the week, believe it or not, for the second trip running. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I'm due a really bad run at some point, overdue. To be honest, but I spent most of my winnings on clothes at Lucky Brand, as I mentioned before, and I only really, overall, I think I spent a couple of grand while I was there.
So it was a great trip, really, really good, and just what the doctor ordered, as I mentioned. But it's nice to be home. So now, what's to come? I'm working on Suzanne retiring. That's what's to come. I keep badgering her. I've even offered to pay her salary for the last year before her 55th birthday. She won't listen. She's quite stubborn. But we are working on her retiring before we go to Vegas together in the summer. I'm hoping when you next see her on camera, she will be retired. Don't tell her I told you. But that's the next thing I'm working on. And with everything that's happened with her mum and just my outlook in general, I think it's really important to grab the opportunity while you can to do your own life, really, live your own life without constraints as young as possible. So that's and to be fair, Suzanne does agree with that. So I think she's more open to it now than she probably was, before what's happened. So that's what I'm focusing over the next few months. We haven't booked the summer trip yet. I think we're probably going to book it soon, but it's going to be for later in the summer, so that hopefully she's not going back to work once she comes back from that trip. My 10th anniversary trip, is going ahead on the 31st of March. It was the 31st of March 2014 when I did my first ever vlog from Rio. So I will be staying at Rio on the 31st of March 2024 for the 10th anniversary. And bizarrely, as I got on the plane to come back here, I actually had an email from Rio offering me 3 nights free accommodation, which was spooky actually, because I was just thinking, well, how am I going to get a card there, because they've changed, and by all accounts they've nicked my details from Caesars and already given me a card number. So I'll be taking advantage of that offer, and we will have a full-on 10th anniversary celebration, which may include a group pool, but I will put that on Facebook if that happens. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I've had a great feedback from you guys. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the condolence messages for Suzanne, as I've said a couple of times. It was fabulous. 7 days, short and sweet. But sometimes that's all you need. And it sets me up nicely for a really positive 2024. So love to you all. Thank you ever so much for watching. I will see you, well, actually, it's only going to be about 2.5 months. I'll see you at the end of March. Take care.